Good afternoon to all. As promised, I'm going to start off with the questions which are necessary for the threats. Now, first and foremost, what possible obstacles or external risks can be identified for the organization or the project? Now, this is something that I'll have to sit, brainstorm with my members, or as a chairperson or a chairman or the vice chairman, one needs to entertain the or request the entire management to meet, and together they can start brainstorming in order to understand what are the immediate threats because of which the business is not running, or what we can do very well so that our business runs and attract our own customers. What is the financial situation of the project or the organization? Can one technology pose a threat to the organization or project? Do the identified weaknesses pose a threat for the project or organization? How can we meet the quality requirements of the market, and how can we compete with the other suppliers? So you can see that we have started off first with the first person saying that what are the barriers or what are the obstacles for me itself. Secondly, the financial threats, I have to check it out. Third is the technological threats that I'm facing through. Fourth is the threat that I'll be getting via a particular project. That means that from external I'm entering into the internal now. No, the first three were totally internal threats for me. Now, first threat coming from outside. The last one would be the quality requirements. That means the competition threat which is existing for me, and what am I supposed to do it? So these are certain questions that I have got, and there are some more questions. For example, do you have potential competitors who may enter your market? Now, this is the admission time at the universities. Now, colleges always have this problem. Now, they compete with each other in terms of NREF, then NAC, and how much of points they have received it, so that they are able to attract the students coming and taking admission in their own college. Will suppliers always be able to supply the raw materials you need at the prices you need? Now, usually whenever we do the case studies, or whenever we are studying about different companies, I have seen that this is the biggest problem for the supply chain management, wherein always the companies have to agree with respect to the suppliers, and the amount that needs to be paid is always with respect or as per the choice of the suppliers, rather than me as the person coming up from the company. So the choices are not in my hands. The choice is always how much money they are demanding from the external market. Could future developments in technology change how you do the business? This is something very good, which I see that in the recent times, in past 4 to 5 months, when I was writing the case studies, I have seen that almost all company wants to take up the help from the technology. Is consumer behavior changing in a way that could negatively impact your business? Now, what can I say about the consumers? Is it the direct relationship with the business and the consumer, or is it the indirect relationship that yes, the company has to run as per the consumer choice? Now, there are certain examples which I have seen that they talk and they say that especially in the real estate industries, we have seen. Now, for example, if I'm the company which is producing, working or manufacturing, I should say, many of the door hinges. Now, I need to rely and find it out that yes, once the building has completed construction of the entire apartments or the houses, then in the end the doors comes in. Now, at that time I get the orders, that yes, we need so many doors. However, what happening in between? I'm just sitting idle. So how do I go ahead and work? Now, similarly, if I manufacture so many number of doors and keep a stock of it, can I really work? Or 50% of the stock is ready and 50% I'm going to wait for the instructions to be given from my consumer. So is it good? Now, 50-50, am I taking a lot of risk, or it should be 80-20%? Now, those are the ways in which one has to think about the threats for the company. Are there market trends that could become a threat for us? Definitely yes. One has to see what are those trends which are present. Now, I think I'm going to stop here, and let's begin with a new topic again with respect to the opportunities and this, so that I can wind up with the SWOT analysis. Thanks. Bye.